I haven't quite mentioned to anyone that I lost my job. I felt like the walls were like crashing down on me in that moment of not having that income anymore.
Your question to us was, should I take out a business loan to make sure I can pay my bills going forward?
For the past few years, I've been growing this business. I came to a time where my back was kind of up against the ropes, and I was like, man, I think this might be something that I really need to push and pursue in order for me to continue.
Define what your back up against the wall means.
In the moment, I guess just not having the income that I'm used to having, and then wanting to pursue more. I don't like feeling like I'm not prepared. I guess I felt like the walls were crashing down on me in that moment of not having that income anymore. And going forward, do I invest this? Do I save it? Even if I save it tomorrow, where does that bring me? What do I do?
Let's clarify the numbers. So out of the $3,500 a month, I assume the majority of that was from the 9 to 5.
Yes.
Okay. So how much money are we making now with the beauty brand?
Maybe about monthly 500 to $1,000. So
If you were just to focus on the beauty brand, how many months of savings do you have to pay for your housing, food, basic expenses?
maybe about 1 or 2 more.
1 or 2 months. If you were to think about having debt again at a relatively high interest rate to pay your daily expenses to keep the dream of the business going, like how does that make you feel?
I love the adrenaline of, God, where is this gonna take me? Maybe it'll do well. I'm just gonna see, but I'm gonna go for it, no matter what.
What struck me when I was reading what you wrote was the difficulties to get you to that 700 credit score and paying off your debt and getting to a point where you actually had a surplus so you could build up a savings. Tell me a little bit about that.
I got into real estate overall. I was a leasing consultant and a property manager. For me, showing up, doing the work, going to work every day, and every paycheck, budget properly, pay off whatever it is I need to pay off, save a penny, a dollar, $20 a month, whatever it may be.
So you're at the top of the mountain. You've paid
Yeah,
off debt, your credit score is where it's at. You have how many years of experience with the leasing and the property management at this point?
about 4 or 5.
Okay, so quite a bit of experience. So
Mm.
why didn't you look for a similar job?
I did look for a job within that field. I did get a job. And that's what I was just let go of from. I was there for about a year. I was just going into my 1 year mark. I'm wanting to be a lot more creative. I like to create. I like to make these products and I like to be very feminine with what I do. I want to branch out with that more. With a 9 to 5, I get up and I go to work and I try to create as much as I can when I have free time or when I'm off within the days I get off, but it doesn't feel like enough, I think, to completely have the American dream.
How do you define the American dream?
For me, freedom, especially creative freedom.
But you're also very financially responsible, and you know that I hate to use this line, but you know that the struggle is real, right?
Yeah.
Yet where you've gotten.
So
Okay.
then it always comes down to I have to keep some type of 9 to 5 job just to stay afloat. I'm getting to the point where I kind of want to make that leap. I don't want to have to stay afloat, but the struggle's real and that you usually have to do what you have to do every day.
Question was, should I take out a business loan to make sure you can pay your bills? Because you do qualify for a business loan and
Yeah.
you do have a business.
Yes.
Until you get to a point where the cash flow from your business is more predictable,
Mm.
it would be safer to have the 9 to 5.
Started to feel like I only have a 9 to 5. Like I'm putting more of my energy and my time into a 9 to 5.
Do you have a family? Do you have anybody, like, do you have kids? Do you have a husband?
No.
Okay, so you're a single woman.
Yeah.
So Is it truly a 9 to 5? Like you work 40 hours a week in this job?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so since you are single and you don't have a family, what I would do is after your 9 to 5, let's say 5 days a week, you don't worry about the personal brand, but Saturday and Sunday, you structure it so that you still have time to do nothing. Our brains definitely need rest. There's two subjects when it comes to the loan. It's, do you want it to pay for your personal expenses while you're experimenting with the business? Or do you have a business that has a proven track record of revenue, even if that is $500 a month, but it's recurring? Okay. So we have some momentum and expanding that. What I took from it is that you want the business loan to cover your personal stuff while you figure out the business. Am I correct?
That's still very true. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Realistically, where I am. Yes.
If I was your big sister, I would say absolutely do not do that. Like hard no. You want to take out the loan for the business versus covering your personal stuff because it took you time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears to get to where you are right now.
I agree. It might be too big of a jump, too big of an investment.
There are predatory people out there. Like they know that you're not going to be able to stick to the payments.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just because you're approved for the loan does not mean you should take it. I absolutely would not take a penny from anyone, especially not to cover your personal stuff. Like, you're not irresponsible. You're very responsible. You're very disciplined. But taking a business loan to pay for your personal stuff is, it's a little bit the side of your brain that says, who cares? Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I'm surprised you said you found it exhilarating.
Mhm.
And the hole you climbed out of. You know what I mean?
I think losing my job allowed me to have a little bit more free time. I've never been let go from my job before, so it was pretty shocking. And then I took a moment and I breathed and I said, wow, I don't have to get up and do this tomorrow. I don't have to call prospect back and I don't have to send reports in. I think of all the other things that I do. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I can dive into this. Maybe I'll do it full time. Let's get a loan. I even went to go and see some commercial spaces. They were going for about 16 to no more than $2,000 a month. So I'm thinking, I don't know, put up a storefront, see how much I can get approved for a loan. Let's get some inventory. It's a beauty brand, and I can kind of create also with it like a beauty supply store. And my creativity started going even within like what the first 2 days of just being able to kind of sit with myself for a while.
When did you lose that last job?
April?
Good. So I'm saying good because we all know what that's like, right? From what you described, it's so liberating. I don't have to send that report
Yeah.
out. It is 100% liberating. There's no doubt about that. I think you deserve to sit in that a little bit because you have worked so hard. And by the way, you can get very creative with real estate. Let me just put that out there.
Yes.
You don't need a storefront. I absolutely would not advise you to rent out a commercial space unless someone else is paying for it and you're not taking out a loan. I would not do that. I would just stick to how you responsibly have done things to get
Yeah.
to where you are and find 20 hours a week or 10 hours a week to devote to the beauty brand.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not a dream crusher. I'm just afraid for you because
yeah. Yeah.
you cannot take out a loan without having an idea of when you could possibly pay that back. If you could even make the minimum monthly payment, you don't even know that.
Of course.
Yeah, sit with you.
I think that pushing the brand itself online for another year could make a lot more sense than me feeling like foot traffic would maybe help me a lot more.
Are you actively looking for another job in real estate or what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm studying for my real estate license and I have a few interviews set up.
Did you get some clarity here? Did I answer the question?
Yes, I have. Overall, it's really nice talking to someone. I haven't quite mentioned to anyone, honestly, that I lost my job. I've never been in this position. I've never had to hold this type of conversation. Something just said, keep it within you, go within you. And
Embarrassed? Like, is it shame? What is it?
I'm learning to reflect first inwardly before talking. Even sitting here talking with you, I've had some time to sit with myself and understand there was a reason when I'm here where I am in this position for a reason. And I want to get better at everything. I try to really do that every day. But I didn't quite mention it. I didn't talk to my mom about it at all.
And with your mom, are you afraid she's going to be disappointed?
My mom's usually never disappointed on anything that I do because I try to always do something. With raising me, I could do whatever I want as long as I try every day. I know I'm there with the fact that I lost my job, right? But the moment I tell everyone else that's who I am now. I am the person that lost their job at the dinner table. And wow.
It's the fact that it's reality. You're facing reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that your reality is actually pretty freaking good. You have a couple months worth of savings, right?
Yeah.
You're going to live a little frugally until you do land the job. The logical side of our brain knows not to take a loan for this. And you really need to listen to that part of your personality because there's a better way
Hmm.
to grow your business. There's a less stressful way to grow your business. And first of all, losing a job is normal, but your specific reality is outstanding. How old are you?
30.
You're 30. You have no student debt. You have no credit card debt. You have a credit score of
Yeah.
700. You're so far ahead of 30-year-old single women that your reality is amazing.
I agree. Thank you.
I always like to have one goal and a plan. So, what is our goal?
My goal right now would be to get back to the point to where I'm making what I was making, if not more, and to invest as much as I can into real estate and my beauty brand.
So, the one singular goal is to find the job first.
Yes.
Okay. Let's not worry about the investing and whether it's in your business or in the stock market. That's going to come because you're very responsible with money. You know what you're doing. You are such a joy. You have so much going for you. Please, I'm begging you, don't take out a loan. It would 100. It's the wrong choice.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not mean you can't pursue your dream. You just have to pursue it in a way that, given how you've led your life, is more comfortable for you. Because with nothing else supporting you, there goes a sinking ship.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Thank you for joining us. I know that this is
Thank you for having me.
inspiration to
Yep.
people, and listen to the podcast.